Bill Nye, the man of science, walks under the night sky thinking about stars. His deep love for space has always pulled minds toward the glowing field above. He spent many years looking into the sky lens, finding secrets behind the black clouds. His thoughts fly through the galaxy and speak of time beyond our world. Bill now talks about new pictures taken by the James Webb Space Telescope in orbit. This floating tool drifts in the cold sky, gathering light from ancient stars. It's not just any telescope, but a powerful machine to reach deep time. It captures starlight that left over 13 billion years ago across the dark sky. We are now seeing the early shape of galaxies born near the cosmic dawn. One lens opens the window to a scene filled with glowing stars and gas. Each image sent back shows planets, patterns, and wonders of the night canvas. They rise in colors never seen before in the space view. The telescope follows Hubble, which once ruled the sky with wide eyes. Now JWST takes its place, bringing deeper pictures of the quiet night. Why are these images so rare and clear in the space map? What do they reveal about where we sit in the wide sky? Bill NY speaks with joy, sharing how light shows us our place in the galaxy. He makes the science real with each shining scene from above. NASA built JWST with care over many slow years of tests and plans. Engineers shaped its form so it could survive the cold sky. It had delays but finally launched on December 25, 2021, past the Earth clouds. Months later, it began unfolding in space like a flower in cosmic wind. By June 2022, the first image came glowing from the dark. Experts were shocked to see thousands of galaxies in one frame of sky. Some of these galaxies are older than Hubble's deepest view. Their light comes from over 13 billion years ago near space birth. They formed 150 million years before Hubble saw its oldest mark. This changed our space timeline, showing early star shapes in the sky. They sit far away in a patch of the sky where time bends and stretches. These old lights prove the universe was active when still very young. Scientists also study planets called exoplanets in distant space corners. They spin around stars and carry clues about possible life in the space wind. By looking at their skies, we check for water, air, or heat in the gas scene. Bill says JWST lets us see more clearly with its strong infrared eye. Hubble once showed the pillars of creation in the Eagle Nebula sky. It was beautiful but could not show what was inside the dusty clouds. Those clouds stayed dark and cold, hiding their red core from sight. Now JWST uses its heat vision to look into the scene inside. The pillars are baby stars, red and forming in space dust. These protostars are huge and still growing in a silent field. They stretch wider than our solar system, forming with gas and pull. Bill explains how dust falls inward, heating the core under sky pressure. When it grows hot and dense enough, fusion starts inside. That moment lights the star, making it shine across the galaxy. Colors in the image show how light tells us what gas and dust are there. Each color glows in a layer of the wide sky. Back in the 1990s, we found planets beyond our sun's reach. Most stayed hidden in shadows of their bright sky. Over 3,000 exoplanets are now confirmed in the map, but few were seen clearly until new tools like JWST arrived. Many were found only when they blocked their star's light in motion. JWST can now take sharp images of distant planets in the skyframe. In September 2022, it captured a planet called HIP 65426b in orbit. This gas giant is 12 times bigger than Jupiter in mass. It floats far from its star in the cold black night. Using a special tool, JWST blocked the star's glow to see the planet's face. It showed a lonely world with clear shape and dark space around it. Now scientists can look into its skies and search for signs of life. Another image came from M74, the ghost galaxy in deep space. Its spiral arms were once dim, invisible light photos, but infrared views showed dust lines wrapping around the core. These arms carry star birth and help study galaxy growth across the sky. Bill says these patterns help us learn how galaxies age and shift over time. They show the slow story of growth in the space clock. Then came a record find in the sky scene. JWST spotted 4 galaxies from 13.4 billion years ago in red light. They were born when the universe was only 350 million years old. That's just 2% of its age in the space frame. By measuring redshift, scientists learned these galaxies are far and old. A high redshift means their light has stretched over time. These may be the oldest known galaxies in our space view. Before JWST, we only guessed they existed this early. This confirms stars and galaxies formed shortly after the Big Bang glow. Spacebooks will now be changed with new age signs in the sky. In the Virgo constellation, JWST studied WASP 39b, a planet in the burning light. This gas giant orbits close to its star, just like Mercury in our sun scene. The heat makes it good for testing chemical air in the sky. JWST scanned its upper clouds and found strange gases floating. It saw carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and even silicates in the air. This was the first time sulfur dioxide was found outside Earth. It surprised space labs and sparked new questions about planet sky. skies. This marked a big step in understanding distant world scenes. JWST also watches nebula, where stars are born in the gas clouds. Huge dust clouds drift in cold space, waiting to collapse into light. When they collapse, they form hot cores glowing red in the night. These baby stars grow in mass, pulling more matter into their bright field. When pressure rises enough, fusion begins and a star is born. This event starts a new light in the edge of the universe scene. It gives us a way to watch creation as it happens, a window into the moment. Space becomes something new. Each image taken adds to our map of the stars. It helps explain how galaxies shape and stars live and die. Some galaxies look twisted and strange in the lens of the telescope. These shapes come from light bending by gravity in the wide field. When one galaxy passes in front of another, it bends light behind it. This event is called gravitational lensing and acts like a mirror in the sky. It lets us zoom into space without tools, just using mass and motion. JWST uses this to find galaxies too far for normal sight. It also helps catch supernova in action across the night. Supernova are giant star explosions sending elements to the gas sky. They send carbon, oxygen, and iron into the space field. These are the same things found in life on Earth and in our blood. Bill NY says we are made of star stuff, and now we can see that truth. The dust from dying stars becomes the base of planets and people. We also search for water in distant sky, not in rivers but floating in air. If found, it may mean life could exist under an alien cloud. Using infrared tools, the telescope checks planet atmospheres in orbit. Tiny water signals hide in starlight, and now we can see them glow. Some exoplanets show hints of vapor across the night view. These signals matter more than gold in science dreams. They carry hope that life may breathe in deep oceans far away. Under skies we may never walk, life might bloom in silence. Each new planet adds to our data pool about heat, size, and air. Some are dusty, some are icy, some burn in white fire. They orbit small stars or massive suns in different parts of the cosmic sea. JWST gives us temperature, air mix, and cloud signs from the lens. These are early steps toward the search for alien life. This sky study brings us closer to knowing if we are alone. The telescope is not just a machine, it's a time lens for old light. Each image is a frozen moment from long ago in the sky. We now look back into the past with one mirror in dark space. Light that left before Earth formed now lands in JWST sensors. This was made possible by thousands of people sharing one cosmic dream. Engineers, artists, coders, and thinkers joined under one sky. They built it with care using math and tools to fly it beyond our world. Bill NY says science is built on questions, and this is how we find truth. He reminds us that the light we see today was sent long before humans rose. Every star flash in an image is a message across time and vacuum. Scientists feel small knowing this and yet filled with wonder. JWST shows we are part of a giant star story bigger than any nation. Its mission is not over. It still scans the black sea of stars. It points toward new systems, a nebula filled with gas and birth. In time, it may find something truly rare, a biosignature. This is a chemical trace that hints at living things in the space zone. Maybe it will see oxygen or methane in a pink glow, or a green sign like chlorophyll inside a thick blue sky. If that happens, science will change in a single beam of light. We will know that life is not just an Earth idea but a sky truth. Bill NY says this is the most exciting time in space study. He shares that each image brings us a new piece of the galaxy puzzle. Before we looked up and saw black, now we see shape and color. Motion, energy, and birth are hiding in every shadow. The telescope opens the path to new science and future sky. These scenes not only show the past but guide us forward. They remind us that learning is light and curiosity is the rocket. We no longer guess if other worlds exist, we now find them. JWST is part of our story now. It holds the mirror to the cosmos. It links us to the oldest stars and the youngest skies. From ground glass to floating mirrors, we've come far as a people. Every image adds a page to the story of space. We now see more planets than we ever imagined in the sky. Galaxies burst like fireworks in the night dome above. The answers we seek are still floating in space, dust hidden in beams waiting to be caught by light. Bill NY urges us to keep watching and wondering. He believes questions open the mind and stars feed the soul. This journey should be shared with all who look up. Discovery grows stronger when seen together in the same sky. The telescope is not alone. It joins a team of tools in orbit, part of a web built by dreams of explorers. When you see the night sky next time, remember something far above. JWST watches too, catching starlight from the dawn. It sends it home across black air to show what we missed before, a silent message from the edge of time. This light is not just data, it's memory of the early universe. It lets us learn how galaxies were born, how stars rose and faded. Its lens shows us where we came from and maybe where we're going. Each glow is a note in the song of the cosmos. New finds keep coming from the dark. Nebulas swirl with light while distant suns host hidden worlds. One day we may find a planet that breathes as we do, one that turns under a sun with sky, oceans, and wind. Maybe JWST will be the first to see its shimmer, a sign that life sings in more than one part of the space scene. Its sensors are built to read even the faintest flicker. A soft beam in dark sky can rewrite everything we know. Bill NY says each image is more than beauty, it's knowledge. He sees data and dream blended in every star line. We no longer fear the unknown, we now walk toward it with tools. Telescopes like JWST are our eyes in the wide black world. We find rings, clouds, heat and vapor across unknown systems. We map the air of planets we cannot reach but can imagine. In some images the stars swirl in strange loops. Signs of ancient gravity games played before Earth was born. Galaxies dance, pull, twist, and merge in slow space steps. These moves change shape and size over billions of years. JWST captures them mid-motion in the sky frame, freezing cosmic ballet in a quiet lens moment. Some stars are seen mid-death, glowing in final light. They explode and scatter all they were into the sky cloud. This is how the elements of life are made, and shared space dust carries what we are made of across black wind. This deep truth links us to the stars. We are not apart from space, born from it. Bill NY reminds us that science is not cold, it is full of fire, joy, wonder and sky. The telescope lets us feel that truth. When we see a glowing cloud, we see a cradle of stars. When we see a distant world, we see a chance that life is not rare but part of the sky. Each light wave is a traveler bringing answers from long ago, answers about time, matter, light and maybe soul. We use machines, but we also use dreams. Every beam caught is also a hope. One by one we collect the lights and put them in our map of the sky. Soon we may find new wonders, new planets glowing green or red, new signs of warmth in space, new proof we are not alone. And when that day comes, Bill NY says it will be a celebration for all people, because discovery belongs to no one but is shared by all under the stars. So keep your eyes to the sky, because JWST is still watching, and so are we. It captures the light, we carry the meaning, and together we build the future of space science, one star at a time under the night. Subscribe to our channel and thanks for watching.